Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, January 27. And we took a trade on INDO, Indonesia Energy Corporation. I know. It's an AMEX stock. Very, very low free float. The free float sitting at 1.57 million. High relative volume for today, 44.66 million. Average volume in a 3-month period, 18.46 thousand. INDO is the leading gainer of the day, up 144.44%. And yeah, so this is a quick recap. So you can see here that on the 5-minute chart, right? Well, first let's look at the daily. The daily humongous volume does have a top and tail, which is working against us. But we'll see why we took this trade despite that top and tail on the 1-minute the daily candle. Excuse me if my mind's a little off. It was just a little ill these past 2 days. We're definitely recovering. All right, so on the 5-minute chart, we can see that boom, it fell towards 462, came all the way up back up towards 587, boom, bounced, and then over here it was going to retest that resistance, 587 resistance. So definitely a very bullish looking setup there, and we're waiting for the right indication of it deciding to break that resistance, and those indications include increase in volume and just generally the retest of that resistance. And we're looking at the level 2 to confirm that those levels were breaking. You can see that it's hitting 580, 581 there, and went ahead and threw out our order, and immediately boom, it goes over there, test that 587, breaks it. Now testing 590s. There's 593, 594 on the ask. There's 597. Is it going to test 6? 599, 1400 shares, 599, 598. Back down towards 592. You see a little struggle there, tug of war. The bids, 583, there's something holding it there as support. Then it bounces off of that area. You can see 597 once again. Wants to test that whole dollar of 6. There's 599. Boom. Breaks that 6 immediately. Squeezes an extra 12 cents. And I'm going to fast forward for the sake of saving time here, because it does act a little choppy there for a minute. Comes back down below 6 for a while. You can see 596 once again. There's 6. The way it starts behaving here, it broke that resistance, but not without some struggle. Then finally it lets loose there. You can see it clearly holding above 6 at that level. Boom. So it goes up towards 620, 622, 627 there, comes way back down closer to 6. At some point it does really struggle to break that 634, I believe it was, where it just it stays there hitting that resistance for a few minutes. You'll see what I mean. It stays at that level for a few minutes, so we know that 615 was a resistance that it broke above. And 634 is another resistance. So if we're going to raise our stop loss, ideally we'll raise it below that 634, above that 615, just in case it decides to slip downwards. But it does come up towards the VWAP. Test that VWAP, and it immediately gets slapped down, rejected there. Back down towards 639. You can see it's holding that previous resistance, which is around the 630s, 640s. as a support. Now it's holding it as a support. So we raise our stop loss towards 624, 10 cents below that, 634. Give it some space, give it some room there. Now it's attempting to hold that level. It comes back up towards the VWAP to test it as a resistance. And now we definitely locked in profits. Whether it comes down or up, we're gonna make some money. Of course, we wanted to hit our full profit target, but it's struggling. It's not really showing that momentum it was here, even though the volume is a little high. And now right here is where, boom, we get stopped out. It does sink a little lower, but let's take a look at the actual stock right now, what it's doing. You'll see after it stopped us out, which was right over here, right? This is a trade we entered here. We got stopped out here, made 109 bucks in about 20 minutes. Not bad. We could have made 200, but we can't get too hung up on that. If had it hit our full profit target, right, a little over 200 bucks we could have made, but can't get too hung up on those things, too stressed out on those little things. Green is green. And then okay, stopped us out and immediately went up towards our profit target. Would have hit the profit target had we not raised our stop loss, but that's okay. And then hit that as a resistance. Boom, came back down towards VWAP, held the VWAP, and boom, it ripped a little more. An extra, what is that, 90 cents, 650 to 740, and now it came back down and it's just consolidated. Don't know whether it's gonna go up or down right now at the moment. I'm not even gonna trade anymore. Done for the day. And yeah, thanks folks for being here, for watching. Please hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And catch you all on the next one, all right? Bye bye.